right, guys. So before I go to sleep, there is Venus right there out my window. And by the time that I wake up, Venus will have moved on to wherever she's going to sleep, and the moon will be there. And we will see the full super moon in Virgo. I'm excited. Good night, guys. I'll see you in the morning. I'm so excited for this super full moon in Virgo. It's so bright, guys. I wish I could see some earthworms unearthing themselves. You sure can see all this light. I'd be able to see them if there wasn't all the snow on the ground. Hey guys, welcome. I don't even know what to say about that moon. I felt so touched by the divine this morning, and I've been spending a lot of time with her. As you know, you see the sun has arrived. As much time as I can. And it's really, really chilly here. It's very cold. But this is the worm moon, because the worms are supposed to be unearthing themselves and making an appearance because spring is near. And this is a super moon. That's why she's so bright, right? She's orbiting closest to the earth right now. And wow, you can really see the sunlight on her. Like, you can really see the sunlight she's reflecting. She's so luminous. And what a gift. And you know, I truly believe that when you spend time with the moon and the sun, we receive the downloads we need to receive from the light. As well as we know Mother Earth heals us. Speaking of Mother Earth, I've been called to get a message from Mother Earth. And yesterday we were hanging out with Divine Feminine and getting messages. A message for International Women's Day. It was incredible. Divine Feminine, you guys keep at it. On channel message, they showed me, and it was in this tarot deck. King of Wands. And the King of Wands is raises vibration and healing with justice, karmic scales balanced. We have the Sword of Clarity, the Sword of the Light. With the Hermit, we're going within to make our connections through our experience and wisdom while we hold the faith and trust. And that's connected to the full moon being in Virgo. And that was connected to the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is connected to the moon, the new moon that's coming up in Aries. And something is happening. We're going to be going forward because we know we're closing out the zodiac year. We're going to be going forward. Now, let's start off with the message from Mother Earth right away. What does Mother Earth have to say about what's going down with all this light that she's feeling? Well, we have Perception, the Two of Air, the Queen of Fire, and there is the Three of Cups right there with the Empress. But you know what? That is one too many cards. So we're going to see if any of those cards come out again. Just one card, please. It's the card that fell out into my lap. I wonder if it's upside down. Yes, it is. Wow, look at, we're receiving that moonlight. And this card really wants to make its appearance known, and I only wanted one, but we're going to take it. I feel it, it's zinging. Emotional intellect. And you know, there you can see, ooh, with integrity. Well, this is what's happening. We are combining our emotion and our intellect. That's our right and left brain. That's the masculine and feminine coming together in order to transform. And they're explaining to me right now, this is the symbolism for what the moon is doing right now with us. That is the moon. And this is what is happening. We are grounding our integrity. We're healing from the devil energies and lust. We are experiencing divine love and expressing our sensuality by filling our cup, not emptying it. Now, what's incredible is that we are using the water energies to transform, and we know that we are using the water energies, and now we're grounding them with the earth. And Pisces and Virgo are opposite energies, so opposites are coming together to unite. And this is the 11 of water. And this is all about the disharmony within our life and disease, the disharmony in our lives that disease is causing. Let me say that again. The disharmony in our life causes much disease. It's lower vibrational. This is anything that's lower vibrational. We remove it in our life. We're raising our vibe. We're healing. We're healing to expand life. The 11 of water is a balancing and realignment card that addresses any emotional disharmony that may be influencing your choices and environment. It also represents the need for us to see the whole and how an imbalance can affect it. And we are in the time of seeing the whole. When you're seeing the whole picture, we're facing reality, we're facing our illusions in order to transform. And we need to see how our imbalances are affecting our lives in order to align, raise our vibration, and heal. And then when we're out of alignment, it hurts. It's hard. It causes suffering and disease. It makes us want to reach out to the devil energies for an instant fix, an instant high. But then that just depletes our cup. And this is connected to the 9 of Cups. But the main message in this is, are you using fear or are you using love? And that's where the imbalances are. We are not going to project fear into our future. It's all about love. The 9 of Water, illumination, acceptance, openness, emotional intelligence, and enlightenment. Strength, courage, fear, and ignorance. The very first thing to be born in the darkness of the void was the light. The 9 of Water represents a need to embrace an open heart and allow the light to transform with love and heal emotional pain and turn it into knowledge that sets us free. Our past experiences, good and bad, leave an emotional imprint. Remember, joy and love can inspire a sense of well-being. A happy memory creates a feeling within that curves the lips and makes us smile or laugh. While a bad memory can cause tears and open up old wounds we thought we were healed from and forgotten long ago. Have you ever heard a song playing on the radio and had tears from your eyes because the song was one you shared with a past love who broke your heart? Have you ever had someone say something that has triggered you in anger because they have touched on a deep-rooted, remembered anger towards another who said the very same words? Have you ever started laughing uncontrollably and because I can't speak words properly. Because the silly moments in the now stirred up memories of a silly, happy moment in the past. Our emotions can lift us as high as the stars or plummet us into an abyss of despair. And yet, all too often, we do not know or understand why we feel and react as the way we do. What makes some memories so much more vivid and unforgettable? It's how they made us feel. This is emotional imprinting. At work and through it, we can and do bind ourselves emotionally to the past. In the present, these imprints become triggers that have us reacting on an almost purely emotional level. Well, we're going to use our emotions, we're going to use our intellect thanks to the moon and the 11 of water, and we're going to heal. And it's connected to our integrity. And this is all about our honesty, our honor, our character, value, our sincerity, our consistency, our principles, and our fairness. This is the 8th of the influence cards. It represents making choices. 8th. Very interesting. And yesterday was March 8th, International Women's Day. Integrity has many forms. There is personal integrity, professional integrity, artistic integrity, and intellectual integrity. And this is about, we hold strong to our core values. We hold strong to them. They're what make us us. They're part of us and our light. And it's about being authentic and a good character in nature. We're working with honest and ethical behavior. And it's connected to the earth energies. Wisdom. Look at that. There's the hermit energy. Our death and rebirth. And that's where we reconnect to the energy of the child and we birth anew. We actually become a brand new person on the journey. And there's the journey right there. And we have a choice here. We've experienced the dark. We've experienced the light. We're on the journey. We're on the middle road. The middle road of as we transform. And we're using our light. And there is the 2 fish. The 2 fish are right there. And there's the connection to the new moon being in Pisces and the full moon meeting up with the energy of Virgo. Now that the earth has spoken, let's see what's happening with the moon. Wish fulfillment. Wow, that was fast. Wasn't expecting it that fast. We have fire element desire. And this is the Ace of Wands. And we're using the fire elements, our passions, in order to expand with our desires, our sensuality, our sacral chakra. Creation. It's connected to creation. And this is, getting ready with our wand because Aries is so close. We need to get that wand ready in order to act with it and create anew, start anew. This is Judgment, the Saturn return card. At this time, it takes approximately 29 years for Saturn to orbit the sun. The first time, we've gained some experience, some wisdom. The second time, it's around 60 years, and we are facing our mortality. But many of us are facing our mortality sooner. And that's in order to see that tomorrow's here and we need to create today. We're not putting things on the back burner. We're not doing it tomorrow. We're doing it today. We're doing it now. It matters. We're going to have our best lives now. And this is connected to Saturn, the Lord of Karma. We are balancing our karmic scales. We're using our age to our advantage with the energy of Leo I will. And there's the strength. And this is having the strength to remove our masks in private as well as the public domain, and just be authentic too, and be authentic self, and just share our light, shed our, let it vibrate from within to without. When we're in the public, we're not two different people. We have to transmute that as well. When we're one person here and we're another person here and we're another person there, we have to transmute and heal from those shifts. And we're just going to be authentic to an authentic self. Now, it doesn't mean, no, we have to tell everyone everything when we see them. Oh, I have to, no, shout it from the rooftops. No. But this is about our integrity and our emotional intellect. As we know, our emotions are energy in motion. And we have restored wholeness here. We're balanced. We need to be balanced. All right, now let's see what the tarot has to say. I have a deck over here charging in a very sacred space I have over here, and we're just going to continue on with this beautiful tarot deck. Well, there's our transformation from the old to the new, and the inner child is here. The inner child is part of this transformation. The moon is helping us. The moon is helping us to transform and to remove what is lower vibrational. And this is about our purification of the soul and our connection to love and our divinity. And there's the Queen of Swords. There is where we remove our mask and we are authentic too. We're dropping truth bombs. Left, right, and center, we're using that sort of clarity, the sort of the light. She's done ego work. She knows where her kingdoms lie. And her kingdoms are of the heart. They're of community. They're of connection. They're of support. They're of life. And she's connecting to love. There's a cherub there, and that cherub there is blowing a kiss, and she is connecting to love. There's a message within this card for us, for sure. Wow. We've got judgment. There is judgment. We're going to be judged on our karmic scales being balanced. How we're starting anew in Aries season. That's why this is the grand finale right now. As we say goodbye to Pisces season. Because we're going to expand anew. And so this is connecting to what we've let go that's lower vibrational. And it's connected to the Queen of Cups. There's the Cups energy. The Piscean energy. The water energy. All this water energy that we're using. And it's helping us to manifest which way. Which path. Let me just put these cards down here because they're very relevant as we can see. Which path? Let me put it like this. Which path? Which way are we going? The moon is helping to point us in the right direction on our journey to home. And we have our death and our rebirth. That's where we started off. And this is connected to the Ace of Pentacles. And this is actually the growth of our gift. The growth of our intentions. And we're walking away from it. We're walking away from it and we're allowing it to grow. We're allowing it to expand under the light of the moon and the light of the sun. And that is key right now. That's important. There's also an activation within here. And there it is. We have our ending. And there's our Nine of Cups. There's our wish fulfillment. It's confirmed. And it's connected to the Tower. The moon's knocking out what's lower vibrational in order so that we can move forward with the Chariot. And here's our connection to the fire energy. It's to move forward with love. There's the Knight of Wands, and he's making an offering. He's making an offering of love with his light. Because now we have integrity, and we're going to create with our light and our love. We heal with the Seven of Wands, and here is the Queen of Pentacles. There is the Virgo energy as we ground our healing and we ground love. And we have the Page of Wands. And now we have two energies that are in alignment coming together. Wholeness achieved to create with love on their spiritual quest. And this is the coming together of youthful energies as well as mature energies, opposites coming together in order to create. And it has to do with the High Priestess and what's being activated within the dark that's connecting us to our visions, other realms, creation, what we are connecting to, and it's connected to our divine blueprint. And I really love seeing that the energies are meeting up here. The energies are meeting up. We have the Piscean energy, the cups, the water energies, and we have the fire energies, the masculine energies of creation in order to expand, as well as now we have the earth energy. And this is being in Virgo. We have all energies here on the table. We have the swords. We know we're creating with the elements as well. So all of us are uniting to come in here and create with love, so we can have our wish fulfillment. And that's what we're actually doing here. We're coming together here, and it's all to do with our integrity on the journey. Let's get our activations for these two cards and see what is happening with the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. All right, Queen of Swords, we're going to start there first. I'm so excited. I love filling my cups in the Nine of Cups energy to get to the 10. Wow, we're using the Swords energy to free ourselves. This guy right here with the swords, this is the Eight of Swords. He's in a room with a whole bunch of swords, and he's trying to find the right sword in order to cut himself free from this room. And he does. We need to use the sword of clarity, the sword of light, the light to free ourselves. And we're going to use the Queen of Swords because she is this energy. She's using her integrity. We're going to use our integrity and our truth and our love. We're not going to be in fear, and we're going to cut ourselves free for mental entrapment. We know we're using our emotional intellect. Now, this Ace of Pentacles, what is happening here? I love it. We're using that Wands energy. We're using the Wands energy again. This is what we're doing. It's being activated within this space. A rider sits precariously on top of her mount. She holds a flame of fire in her hand and seems to be concentrating on that instead of watching where they are going. The Pegasus whips its head around and casts its own flame, as if it were challenging the rider in a contest. No one is paying attention to their movement in this image. Instead, they focus their eyes on making fire. This is a distraction to pass the time. They are moving quickly. The ability to cast flames will come in handy when faced with challenges. They must learn to temper their boredom and focus their combined energies together, suggesting that charging forward while not prepared might not be the best thing to do. But something is coming together here, and it's not quite together. Something is not in alignment. So we're learning how to use our flame, but this is connected to our boredom. And I really feel like the message is we can't, because we're bored, distract ourselves. There's a transformation at hand. Yeah, there's a transformation at hand, and there it is. There's the Four of Swords. There's the Hanged Man and strength. We're having the strength to go within. And we know we've gotten the message of this Hanged Man. The moon is helping us to make the sacrifice of the generous charge to do chakra healing. And it's connected to our roots, our sacral, and our solar plexus chakra. But it's going to, we're going to get a whole, our energy is just going to start flowing through us because we're healing our chakras and flow. We're finding the strength to do so, and it's connected to judgment. Now we have judgment 3 times. It's connected to our experience and how we're creating with our experience, how we're connecting with our experience. Are we playing our authentic tune? And this is being called. This is being called on by the angels and answering the call. And here we go. There's the 10 of Pentacles and the moon. And the moon is helping us to expand. This is very beautiful. A woman riding on a squid rises from the depths of the water. She cradles the sky in her hand and gazes to meet 5 of the lunar phases in the sky. 5 of the lunar phases in the sky. Facing the darkness is not an easy task. The moon casts moonlight, casting shadows, and plays tricks on what is real and what is not. Because of this, we need to exercise caution when moving around. The woman holds on to what she sees and knows is real, her watery companion and the earth she lives on. She keeps her eyes closed to turn away from the shadows and illusions. Now, this is understanding sometimes things are not what they seem. We have to look past the illusions and get guidance on what we can't see clearly. And that's connected to this card. It's like we're not paying attention here. We're not paying attention to something we need to pay attention. We need to stop paying attention to our boredom and just what we're creating, because we need to see through an illusion right now. And it's connected to our cycles, our rhythms, and what we're transforming from. We don't want to be held back, because this is why we're finding the strength right here. And this is where the moon is helping us to see what we need to see. And I guess we better find out, what do we need to see? What do we need to see in here? This is connected to the Hanged Man and the moon. And sometimes the answer is just simple. Let's just see. The answer is just simple. And it's the Princess of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I just had to see. This is celebrating with life. And the wheel turns. And this is actually connected to what we're creating with the 4 of Swords, where we're having our realizations. This energy is off, guys. I'm going to get a reshuffle. I just feel it. All right, the answer is simple. The answer is simple, but I can't get the card off the floor. Okay. Thank God. Thank God. This card is also a number 55, which is symbolizing that we are moving on. We're letting go. The answer is simple. Thank God. The ego focuses on lack and therefore creates it. The spirit concentrates on the endless stream of gifts God gives us and thus creates that. This is because the greatest blessing the divine bestows on us is the ability to create what we focus on. Pay attention to all that God gives you and get more. Focus on the lack and you get less. Thank God throughout the day and you will be blessed with abundance. And gratitude for being alive, for the opportunities at hand, and for your challenges and the ability to find solutions. Give thanks for your health, your life, your family, and your friends. Show appreciation for your blessings before they arrive. Thank your Creator out loud for absolutely everything in your life, because it is all a gift to you. The more you do so, the more you'll create. The ego forgets to be thankful. Sometimes it goes so far as to feel deprived and entitled, resentful for the lack it's actually creating. The ego doesn't like to be bothered with thanking God. It's too preoccupied with feeling sorry for itself. But it will enjoy the benefits that come from doing so. Tell your ego to be quiet and learn what thanking God can do for you. Your ego can discover how to attract flow and abundance if it joins with your spirit in giving thanks to God for everything today. And that's whatever God is for you. Spirit, source, the creator. And this is having a relationship with God and being in the vibration of what we're creating. We know we're creating our Nine of Cups here. It's here. We're creating our Nine of Cups. We're in wish fulfillment. We're filling our cups right now. So we need to fill our cups with love from the divine. Now, where are we going? We know we're going towards our Ten of Pentacles. Well, it's the King of Cups. There's the Four of Cups. We're spilling out the water that we don't need in order to make connection, and this water is going to water the seeds of our abundance. And that's why we're in the energy of the Hanged Man, in order to see what we need to see to free this water energy. As we know, spring is here. Spring is very near. And we need that water to use for our harvest and manifest our new beginnings. And here's the Seven of Swords. Now we're directing that sword with integrity. We're using the sword as we transform. And we're transforming to the dolphin energy with the King of Cups. And we're going to know the dolphin energy of compassion, of understanding, of being there to harmonize and be there for other species, but also to be there for ourselves. And we're going to be there for ourselves. And this is connected to our truth and our integrity. And the Queen of Pentacles. And the World. It's time to have faith. This is where New Age, our spirit, the psychic, where we even join within our communities, New Age communities, banding together And it's connected to philosophies, the written word, actual judgment, lawyers, our school systems, scholars, and we're going to connect our faith to that, and we're going to, that's our golden ticket, to revolutionize the world, to change things up around here, to raise the vibes. And this is a master number. We're mastering ourselves. This is about self-mastery right now. And our faith is our golden ticket. Much love and healing vibes sent your way to create with today. Take care. I will see you soon.